We are going to see the concept of background radiations, but before that I want to clarify one term which is very important: radioisotopes. Now radioisotopes is just another word for radioactive isotope. Whether they ask you radioactive isotope or radioisotope, it is the same word. Okay, radioisotopes. Isotopes, as we have seen, the atoms of the element which have same atomic number but different mass numbers. So when we are having this concept of radioisotope or radioactive isotope, so all those elements which are radioactive, which can show the property of radioactive and are isotope of each other, are said to be your radioactive isotope. They have unstable nucleus. Okay, both the isotopes will have unstable nucleus and they will emit the radioactive radiations. For example, cobalt 59 and cobalt 60, both are radioisotope or radioactive isotope. I'll give you a short note on this also and you can take it down in your copies. I hope the concept is clear. All those elements which are radioactive in nature and have the same atomic number but different mass numbers are said to be your radioisotopes. Now children, listen very carefully. We are talking about the background radiations. The heavy elements like uranium, polonium, thorium, radium, they emit radiations naturally. They exist in the atmosphere and they are emitting radioactive radiations naturally. There are many man-made things also which are emitting nuclear radiation. So together, all these things, the natural radioactive radiation and the man-made radioactive radiation, together they are present in the atmosphere where we live, are said to be your background radiation. So when we are thinking of defining it, the radiation from all sources, whether they are a part of Earth's radioactive substance, that is natural, or caused by human, like nuclear testing or use of nuclear weapons to which humans are exposed all times, are called background radiations, right? Then we are having two sources of background radiation: the external source. As I told you, the external source consists of all the radioactive substances which are present in the earth crust, release of radioactive gas from the earth, cosmic rays which fall on the earth. They are all external sources of radioactive. Now we are talking about internal sources. Now this might surprise you a little. Small traces of radioactive materials are present in our body also. Whatever we eat, they are coming from mainly the natural radioactive isotopes present in the food which we are consuming, the air which we are breathing in. These isotopes include carbon 14, potassium 40 and some more elements. Okay, these are a few things which we are having in our food products which we are daily consuming in very small amount, and the air we breathe in. So these are your internal sources. External, all which is present outside. Okay, beside external exposure, radiation damage can come from inhaling gas containing radioisotopes and eating food contaminated with isotopes. Since we are not exposed to a very large dose of radiation, it does not cause any serious biological damage to us. However, we should take all effort to control nuclear accidents, ban the use of nuclear weapons, restrict nuclear explosives device testing, etc., which form the background radiations, so that it does not exceed the maximum permissible level for humans. So these are your precautions. The background radiation, let me tell you the background radiation: radioisotopes, the structure of atom, the alpha, beta, gamma rays ka decay. These are mainly the main topics. Now, if you go through the syllabus of what the council has given, we are not having the nuclear, you can say fission and fusion there, but still you have a general concept of it. Because it is not mentioned in the syllabus, it will not be asked. But because you have the concept, it will be good if you go through it on your own. It is not in your included in the syllabus. I would suggest every one of you to study strictly according to the topics given in the syllabus as far as your board examination is considered. But if you have time, it is always good to expand your knowledge. So I will be sending you notes for X-ray, the precautions here, and you are advised to note it down in your copies. We finish our nuclear activity chapter here. If there's any query, please do post me. I'll definitely answer. Thank you.